things that I don't know if he's ever going to get around to talking about, but it seems, again, it's like the Thunderbolts in the exact same formula that it's taking villains and putting them into heroes' costumes, but well-known heroes' costumes.
Right.
And
how do you get Wolverine in the Dark Avengers when you know Wolverine is still operating with the X-Men in San Francisco?
And in New Avengers.
Well, New Avengers I can see that a little more because in New Avengers they're like the underground Avengers. Mm-hmm. You know, they're calling themselves the Avengers, but they're technically not really the Avengers. But Wolverine I don't get. Hawkeye, Bullseye as Hawkeye, the real Hawkeye is out there.
Right, he's Ronin.
And there's really no reason for Clint Barton to go as Ronin anymore. I mean, He should just friggin' grab back the mantle of being Hawkeye. I don't see why he's still calling himself Ronin, okay? And Ms. Marvel? Oh, man. You know, Carol Danvers is out. Oh, well, okay, you can...
She quit.
She quit, and Norman Osborn said she's going to be arrested if she shows her face again.
Yeah, so he...
Although I don't get for what reason. Just because you're a registered superhero, you have to work for Norman Osborn?
Yeah, I know.
I don't get that.
I don't get that either.
I don't get that.
And he replaces her with Moonstone. And, man, is there any more pathetic character in this comic than Moonstone?
Oh, yeah. No.
That, whole scene with her and Norman Osborn, man, that's just really poorly done. She just seems like a sad sack. And I'd say, whatever. And then the worst thing, though, is Venom is Spider-Man now. And Spider-Man is not in the Marvel Universe, I guess. He's still not well liked in New York, but everyone knows what Spider-Man looks like. He doesn't wear the black costume anymore, and how they're going to get away with Norman Osborn saying that this is the Spider-Man?
Yeah.
The perception of the public people, I don't think it's going to fly. I don't know how it could fly in the Marvel Universe.
And again, the whole thing with... I mean, in the Marvel Universe, these characters are celebrities. You know practically everything about them. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's going to be hard to justify just changing a few names and costumes and expecting people to accept it. And I still have the problem of Norman Osborn being the head of Hammer.
But now he's using Stark's old armor?
Yeah. Yes, that's right. Yeah, he went in and he found the cache
in
of...
Thunderbolts.
Yeah, they found the cache of Tony Stark's armor, and he just repainted it and called himself...
But how was he able to use it, though?
I don't know. What's the old stuff? So before you needed the extremists,
but the old stuff, but didn't they deal with that like in Armor Wars, where Tony Stark made the suits only recognize his brain patterns and stuff like that?
You're right. Yep, that's absolutely true.
That was a big thing in Armor Wars, was that he wanted to make sure that no one used the Iron Man tech again.
It's either Bendis is disregarding that,
which he's disregarding, but they deal with it in the Thunderbolts that we'll get to later.
Yeah,
because he used to build weaponry.
He was a weapons designer.
I don't understand how he could retrofit the Iron Man suits and be able to use them.
And Norman Osborn, for all he is, I have never considered Norman Osborn to be on the same level as Tony Stark. Not the smartest guy in the room. I mean, brilliant dude, but I mean, if Norman Osborn was that smart and that brilliant, how is it that Spider-Man beat him so frequently? You know, that makes no sense. So, again, you know what? If you enjoyed Dark Avengers, great. But guess what? If you pick up the first trade for Mighty Avengers, I have a feeling you're going to get pretty much the same story. Yeah. You're going to get pretty much the same story, and it's going to cost you less. Okay. So, this was the one thing that stuck out to me the most. Since when did Ms. Marvel wear a G-string? Look at that costume. Look at how it's crawling up her crack like that.
Well, that's another problem I have with this. A lot of people love Mike Deodato. I am not one of those people. And you think the biggest thing, and this is the thing that's killing me. This is a comic book. It shouldn't have, we might be talking about this later maybe, but I don't like the fact that Mike Deodato is using Tommy Lee Jones as
Tommy Lee Jones as Norman Osborn.
Norman Osborn.
Yeah.
It's kind of distracting.
Oh.
Really. And you think that after Brian Hitch did that and they used Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury, and now it sounds like Samuel L. Jackson's not going to be in any of the Avengers movies anymore as Nick Fury.
Right.
I just don't like when they do that. To tell you the truth, I don't like when they use real life people as reference.
Right.
And it really is.
It can be distracting. No, I agree with you there. It does give the character a certain type of not. It affects their look, but then you start hearing a particular voice coming out of that character, especially if it, I start hearing Tommy Lee Jones's voice coming out of Norman Osborn's mouth. The more I see that.
Yeah, and I don't really want to hear that voice.
Oh. Well.
But.
So, Jose says, nay. I say, hey, if that's what you really want, read it. But I'm telling you right now, wait for the trade because the way this book is already structured, they're setting the story up for trades, and that's my resolution for the new year. I'm going to do more Marvel trades. So that'll be it for Dark Avengers. We'll close a chapter on that. When we come back, we're going to talk about Mighty Avengers. So we hope you see you then.